Welcome back, guys, to Panthers franchise here on Madden 26. We are coming off of an absolute disgusting blowout against the Buffalo Bills. It's been a rough season for us. It's been a very rough season for us. We are going to look at the schedule. So, the Jags, we lose by 10. We lost to the Cardinals. Or we beat the Cardinals by 6. Lost to the Falcons by 3. Lost to the Patriots by 3. Lost to the Dolphins by 2. Lost to the Cowboys by 14. Lost to the Jets by 3. And got blown out by the Bills. I mean, if we win the close games, we are... What? How many games have we played? We are, what? Probably 5-3 if we win the close ones. So we would have had 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 win, 5 win. Yeah, 5-3. We would have been 5-3 if we have won the close games, but we haven't. So we are going to have to go back and move on and play the Green Bay Packers. I am also going to turn down the quarterback accuracy for the computer because they've been completing almost 77% completion percentage against us. So, I don't know. It's probably a little bit unrealistic in my opinion. But we are going to jump into the simulation and simulate our way to the next week. It's been crazy. We unlocked a game slot ability. Nice. Set a new season goal with one of your top players. The coach's office.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
Chuba Hubbard. He has had a great season so far. What is his hat is a little bit messed up. Let's talk about the second half of the season. What's your goal for the rest of the season? Question mark. Well, Coach, you tell me. What part of my game are we going to be focusing on? Let's do total yards. He's been very effective in the passing game. If we focus on getting you the ball as much as possible, how many total yards do you think you'll end up with at the end of the year? Picture the excitement when I hit 2,000 total yards. I'm here to make this season electrifying and give your fans a show that they won't forget. That's ridiculous. That's going to be a difficult goal, but I support your commitment. Let's do our best to reach those numbers. So, Chuba Hubbard's about to be force-fed a lot. Because right now, I don't think he has very many. He has 759 rushing yards. And he has 209 receiving yards. So he has about 1,000. Yeah, just roughly 1,000 total yards. We have to continue. We have to have 1,100 total yards at the end of the year. So hopefully we can make some happen. But we have the worst defense in the league. But a top 15 offense probably. We haven't really been playing that bad on offense, but it's just been the defense has not been giving us very many breaks, and it's going to be tough. And Christian Watson was traded. That was somebody who I thought about getting. And we are going to take a peek at the weekly recap. Taking a look around the league. The weekly recap. Where we watch the dog celebration. Left-handed, right-handed quarterbacks. And absolute blowouts against our team every week. Josh Allen, an amazing game. Dalton Kincaid. Oh, man. Josh Allen had 4 touchdowns, only missed 7 passes. Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens were losing at halftime when we checked them last week. Were they able to pull away? It looks like they were, as Lamar Jackson and the Ravens end up beating the Bears. It's DeAndre Hopkins there. Check that out. That's crazy to see him in a Ravens uniform. The Washington Commanders and the Chiefs. Jaden Daniels and Patrick Mahomes. Isaiah Pacheco making the most of it as Mahomes and the Chiefs end up beating Jaden Daniels and the Commanders. Both quarterbacks played amazing. And that's going to do it for the weekly recap here in week number 9. What else was I going to look at? I was going to look at the weekly strategy as we've unlocked. We've unlocked a couple things here. We've unlocked an extra development here. Trying to get something figured out here. Receivers run sharper in-breaking routes, increase chances of broken tackles, +4 release for all wide receivers and tight ends. Yes. I want to upgrade that fully. We're going to upgrade that really quickly because that's a ridiculous. That's a crazy upgrade. Let me see if we can upgrade it. Where is it? What the heck? Double team blocks, increase pass accuracy, 10 yards or less. Are these the only things we have for the... Or is this the one that has the off... This is the one we need to upgrade. We need to upgrade that one badly. That should help us out a little bit. We're going to jump into this game after we actually look at the weekly thing again. We're going to be simulating this. Moving on to the game. It's been tough. We are 1-7. Trying to make something happen. Trying our best. Nick scoring with another upgrade point. Like to get those finesse moves way up into the 90s if possible. +3 to tackle. That's great. You've not been a very good tackling team. Is he star dev? Not too bad. Not too shabby. So, how do we see... So, like... Do we have to go to player development? So, I'm confused. O-lineman training. All of this... Okay, so that is interesting. Okay. Hire 5 tier 3 scouts. This whole like new coach stuff is crazy to me, but I think it'll be interesting. But back to the game. And Tataroa McMillan is superstar dev. We finally get to reveal his dev trait. I didn't even notice that till just now. What's his ability so far? We'll give him that ability for right now because I think that's going to be awesome. And I think it's safe to say we should put him at wide receiver 1. I think Mecole Hardman is going to get the start over Xavier Legette. I have not seen enough from Xavier Legette to make me feel very good about that. And I'm also going to start Trevor Etienne over Jonathan Brooks. Specialist. We'll give Etienne a shot at third down back. And I'd like to see Mecole's still our best slot guy. That's perfect. Okay. Good deal. I feel very good about this. We just have not caught the ball very well. And I think that needs to be something we work on. Do we have an all-white? Do we have an all-white helmet? We do not have an all-white helmet. We're going to go black with the black pants. And we're going to be playing a very difficult defense here. This is not a Packers defense that has Micah Parsons, thankfully, but this defense is going to be able to stop the run fairly easily at that matter. And Jordan Love can make any throw on the field. Can kind of run a little bit if he needs to. So we're going to try and make this a little bit difficult for him. And we're going to try and take control on offense. And now we have started to allow more yards than we've been able to do ourselves, which is not a recipe for success. The Packers are getting there as well, so they're feeling that pressure just like we are. But they're 4-3 and we're 1-7. We're going to be kicking it off here, giving the Packers an opportunity to see what they can do here on offense. Romeo Dobbs is going to get the opportunity here to see what he can do. We'll make a couple tackles here. I like it. With our boost with the coach, I'm hoping we're able to get open more today. That would be really great. And we are going to try and get Derek Brown where he needs to be here. Josh Jacobs. Derek Brown's able to make something happen there. Last week, not very impactful. 12 carries, 57 yards. We'd like to continue that, to be honest. So this could 100% be a pass. It won't be. It's going to be a run here with Josh Jacobs as I overshaded. And that's my fault. What did I overshaded again, dude.
Red 38.
Josh Jacobs is going to get a lot of that. And he's already has more rushing yards than he did last week. So much for trying to continue what happened last week. It's going to be a play action here. That's going to be Matthew Golden getting tackled by Asante Samuel. try and get there. We can't. We get blocked. And Jordan Love is going to scramble, and we just have nothing to show for it. And Josh Jacobs is going to walk in. I just ran a pinch buck O on an ISO play where he walks in the end zone. And that play is literally made to make sure no one runs up the middle. I'm trying to get too upset about it because it really is just our offense. Like, our offense is just not there. I guess actually it's more our defense that has not played well. And had a tough week last week. He probably has one of the worst quarterback ratings out of any quarterback in the NFL at this point. So that's definitely tough. This Mecole Hardman's open. We're trying to get it there. We can't get it there cleanly. But it's enough on 1st and 10 to feel like I need to throw it up to our star wide receiver here in Tedderell McMillan. And that's going to be a terrible football. Just kidding. Bad ball from Bryce Young. We got bailed out there with Tedderell McMillan. He got the start for a reason. Chuba's going to get 11 or 12. And we're going to have an injury here on the offensive line. Chuba tries to break it outside. Can't get there. Doesn't have enough speed. Tyler Moton has struggled with injuries all year. So I'm hoping that will get sorted out. He's just an older player. So Tataroa incomplete. Great throw from Bryce Young. Just not a good catch. I'm throwing that to Mecole every day. It's going to be 4th and 5. It's going to be a flag. It's going to be holding. Going to be declined and considered a turnover on downs. Oh man.
Let's go. 60 reps.
Wide open, Matthew Golden. We can't get him. Matthew Golden's going to score a long touchdown here. We're going to get the football back. Good blocks upfield. Jimmy Horn just doesn't have a juke move. Quay Walker knows Bryce pretty well from his college days. Played at Georgia. Mecole's wide open. Can't get it there. Federal McMillan makes the catch. Finally. Something good there happens. Good pulling guard. There goes Chuba. Gonna get a couple yards there after the first down, which is nice. And try and do it again. On the power again. Can you get it? Oh, we can't. Tommy Trimble was not able to hold his block. Feed the bird. Feed him. Get the bird his bird food. It's probably the dumbest thing I've ever said in my life. Again, we played so poorly on defense. It's been a joke. Don't even show me the replays. The new quarter. We're giving this to the bird. Not to be confused with Larry Bird. As Chuba Hubbard cannot find a hole there. We can't get it to Chuba Hubbard. Nothing was there. I get sucked into that. I was trying to get to the other side. Kick is up. It's going to be 14-3. We're going to kick it back to the Green Bay Packers. Josh Jacobs has 71 yards. Excuse me. We gotta get some pressure on the quarterback. Get there. Good play from Chris Barnes. Good play from Trayvon Mowery. Give me a pass to. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who he just passed it to. This could be going to Romeo Dobbs. It's going to be getting it's a run to Josh Jacobs. Because Mowery hits him, but, you know, the wear and tear.
Here we go, set. Yes.
I'm right there. Nobody can tackle. It takes 6 people. Ooh, losing my cool quickly is not fun. Oh, it's gotta get over, gotta get over. Then I whiff. I thought I had a good angle. To be honest. Having a tough time here, ladies and gentlemen. Get a block me, Cole. I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand blocking, but in my opinion, shouldn't you block the most impactful player closest to the ball carrier? Or is that just me? At least when I played football, which was in middle school, and people are going to flame me, I understand. But when I was in middle school, I at least knew that in order to make sure that you do your assignment, you block the most impactful player closest to you and closest to the ball carrier. Maybe I'm not remembering that right, or I don't understand blocking, but that's where my head goes. I like Jatavion Sanders here. That's going to be intercepted. It's a linebacker game. Dude, I'm so... Oh, this game. I'm about to turn this off of all Madden difficulty. There goes Jordan Love. Unblocked. It's going to be a flag. Wow. Thank you, Jaden Reed. I appreciate that one. Gotta get there. Gotta get there. Thank you, Chris Barnes. And thank you, Kawan Alexander. Over the middle. Somebody get there, dude. Give me first and goal with Jordan Love. I don't even know what to do. I'm just so morally, I guess is the, I don't know the right damn term. But like, my moral towards this game right now is just fucking destroyed, and I can't get over that. I'm literally holding the. I knew who to go to, but if you see, I'm stuck on somebody. Good play call from the Packers. Wish that would work when we call that. It's going to be 28-3. We have a couple timeouts here. All three, matter of fact. Down by 25. Would enjoy seeing some good plays, but I didn't! I'm literally changing. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm changing. What? Ooh, neutral zone infraction. I'm sorry. My apologies, game. Thank you. Ooh, yeah, let's get our superstar wide receiver just like in some sort of weird. They did that stupid shit again, dude. I didn't tell him to throw it to there. I'm so done. Give me a user interception or something, bro. Touchdown, Romeo Dobbs. Nice Guardian cap. How about you take it off and let somebody hit you? I'm just kidding. Oh, that's mean. Oh, I killed Brian McAdoo. I'm just kidding. It's Brian McManus. Ladies and gentlemen, your Carolina Panthers suck, and they'll suck in real life. Let's see if Miko will get a block. Okay. He's not going to. It may just be the Chuba Hubbard show from this point forward. And never mind. Thank you, game, for helping me pick which player I want to go to for the rest of the season. It's definitely not going to be Chuba Hubbard. Good throw. Xavier Legette gets the football. How do we snap it? We do not have the same time. I'm getting so frustrated. I'm taking off with Bryce Young. Get juked. Get juked by a small toddler. We're trying to get Chuba Hubbard killed again. And Bryce Young is going to be the freaking culprit, dude. Nico Hardman. Gonna get it down to the 15. I'm spamming the Y button to try and make you snap the football. Oof. Should be a terrible play call. Just kidding, it was an amazing play call. And almost an interception for those who are watching. Chuba Hubbard gets blown up. We'll call her a final timeout. There's no sense in kicking a field goal here. Try and dial up something. Let's see what happens here. Okay. 3 offensive linemen versus 1 person. And Bryce Young gets murdered. You don't think I'm not throwing that to Trevor Etienne. I don't know who you think I am. Trevor Etienne. Trevor, the man, Etienne. Giving him an opportunity to get some action here. He gets destroyed though. Good read from Bryce. Down by 25 points. I can't wait for next week when we compete in the first pick bowl. Should be exciting. Nick Scott's going to go to the locker room here. Oh, this one's been more frustrating than the last couple weeks. Here comes the halftime report. Ooh, try not to throw things. The Ravens, the 6-1 Ravens against the Dolphins. Great pass to Zay Flowers. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown. Wish our receivers would do that. Tua Tagovailoa played awful. Colts, Steelers. a washed quarterback bowl. Aaron Rodgers to Pat Fryermuth, jumps over somebody, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and scores a touchdown on that. And it's 7-6 at halftime. That was the craziest play I've ever seen. Falcons, Patriots. NFC potential playoff matchup here. In Week 9, Michael Penix, the actual lefty, throws an absolute dot to Ra-Ra McLeod. It's actually Ray McLeod, but it's funny. He's got a goofy little name. Touchdown. That's probably going to do it. It will. Sunday Night Football and Monday Night Football looks pretty interesting. They're getting fired up here on the sideline. The Panthers here are ready to make the most amazing comeback in the history of the world. Chuba Hubbard, 75 yards, 9 rushes. Bryce Young playing better with 2 interceptions, though. We do get the ball here. Could give us an opportunity. I feel like we've been on kickoff a lot today. Jimmy Horn gets a nice little bit of yardage there. Chuba Hubbard's still second in the league in rushing. It's a good sign. We need to run the football more. Chuba Hubbard breaks a tackle. Gets popped, though. He's had a rough day today. Having to carry a lot on his plate. He doesn't have just one Dixie plate. He's going to have a couple of Dixie plates for carrying the load that he has. And Trevor Etienne with a nice little gain. That was a South Georgia reference. If you're not familiar, some of the Dixie plates, you have to double up sometimes when you get the green beans, mashed potatoes, and all that jazz. So looks like Chuba Hubbard may be injured. Doesn't matter. Trevor gets a couple yards. I like the way he's running the football. It looks like Chuba Hubbard's injured. At least that's what I'm seeing. And throw that to Trevor, who cuts it inside. Nice little play there. Bryce Young's trying to make up for the first half. He started slow. He's just trying to make something happen. It's me to Tommy Tremble, who gets it. Tommy Tremble down the sideline. Touchdown. Panthers. It's a good play from Bryce. As we get almost our extra point blocked. But we march down the field and score. Having some injuries plague us here as well, so that can be an issue. Nice tackles there. I continue to trust the coach's suggestions. And I'm going to stop doing that. Start calling my own plays. Now, you may say I'm going to regret that, and you're probably right. Get off the block, Derek Brown, please. Thank you. Make a nice play there. Going to be a 2 tight end set again. If you don't know what that means, they're going to have 2 tight ends on the field and a running back. So it's probably going to have a couple extra linebackers there. And we can make a nice tackle, J.C. Horn. And they only have 1 tight end, so we're going to have to go back to the 3-3-5. We're going to try and get some pressure here. It could still be a run. We covered everything. We're there with Chris Barnes. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Green Bay's giving us a chance here. I'm going to go ahead and get back here with Nick Scott. Why did Nico Harmon let that roll? Whoopsies. 80 yards rushing so far in the game. We're going to look to continue that trend. Because I'd like to see Chuba Hubbard out, and he's still not out here. Tommy Tremble. They've played good. And so has Trevor. Ooh. Quay Walker could have intercepted that if he wanted to. We're going to give it to the rookie. The rookie's going to get it. Trevor Etienne's going to get tripped up here. Look. We're down by a boatload. We're down by a boatload. Tommy Tremble. We're going to get the first down. We're going to keep moving the ball down the field here. Trevor can't find it. I like the screen with Trevor, though. Trevor. Gonna get the screen. Nobody blocked for him. 3 offensive linemen decided not to block the most important person to block on a screen pass. Oh, I know that was a bad throw, but come on, Nicole. Trevor is going to catch the football and break a tackle and get us the first down. Coach is playing ballsy right now. We don't really have any other options. Trevor Etienne tries to cut it back up the middle of the field. Gets a couple yards there. But Chuba Hubbard looks to be injured pretty severely. He has not come back on the field yet. I'm throwing that to Leggett. In some traffic there. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Try and get this back to the rookie. Change the play. Try and get some blocks here. Trevor Etienne. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to go for it again. The 3rd time in a row. There's Jatavion Sanders gets us the first down. Trevor Etienne is going to get sacked as Jatavion Sanders is going to go down with an injury here as we look forward into the 4th quarter. Down by 18. Mecole Hardman, the speedster, caught, touchdown. Jatavion Sanders is going to have to play through his injury. Kick is up and away. What a play. Gotta get there. Chris Barnes gonna make the play. Gonna shove him out of bounds. Trying to get there with... Oh my gosh, dude. Jordan Love, man. Very underrated. Why did not? Matthew Goldman's in it. It's going to take it down to second and inches. Chris Barnes can't make the tackle, but with help he can. Josh Jacobs is going to get the freaking first down. There's nothing we can do. Our defensive line just cannot hang. Jordan Love fumble. I don't know how that was not a fumble. Finally, they dropped the football. I miss. And J.C. Horn makes a play. Thank you. Ooh, that was close. Give me the block. Ooh, almost blocked it. We were down by 14. Brian McManus almost dies. Give me that Mecole Hardman kick return magic. We almost got a little bit there. Every time he starts heating up as a wide receiver, he starts to heat up as a kick returner. So Trevor. We're going to have to make something happen. Going to have to make something happen. And that's an over shot from Bryce. Pass interference? I don't think that was pass interference. I just want to say thank you. Give it to our superstar dev rookie wide receiver who can't catch. Mecole Hardman has a step. Mecole Hardman makes the catch. As Bryce Young is over 320 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Mecole Hardman makes the catch.
Ready. 52 blue. Hut.
Check down to Trevor. Gonna get the first down, and we're gonna hurry up here. Try and get something here. Throw to Tommy Trumbull. Gets us close. Trevor, I know you're tired, man. Give me one play. Give me one play. Give me one play, Trevor. The tired running back makes the play. Gets us closer. And I think now's the time to go for 2. I think that's what it's about to prompt us to do. And it is. Going for 2. In this situation is an absolute no-brainer.
Here we go. 10 black. Set, go.
It's going to be a flag. Neutral zone infraction. So we're going to accept it, and we're just going to... How close are we to the end zone? Dude, they're not even covering Tedero McMillan.
Ready, 6, Madden, black, hut.
As Bryce Young is going to overthrow Tedero McMillan. We got to make a play on defense, guys. We got 3 timeouts in the 2-minute warning. Got to play good, sound defense here. I imagine they're going to try and run the clock out. We got to get there. We got to get there. J.C. Horn and company. Nick Scott, J.C. Horn. Going to make the play. That's going to run some clock down for us. Probably going to be a pass. It is going to be a pass. Nobody's in my zone. Matthew Golden sideline. 3rd down and 6.
Here we go.
Wide open tight end. Nick Scott can't make the play. J.C. Horn's going to have to do it for us. Seven seconds. 5, 4, 3. Josh Jacobs, wide open, gets a block. Gonna be in field goal range here.
Ready.
We get pancaked. Gets trucked.
Black swap.
Nick Scorton. Josh Jacobs was going to continue to march down the field.
Blue, set, ready, go. Hut.
Romeo Dobbs, touchdown. That's probably going to be the game. Down by 15. Whew. Our defense has allowed so many points. It's ridiculous. Tedero McMillan on the in route. Finally get something going there. That's nice. We're going to need an onside kick here, though. They're going to play prevent defense, which kind of means Meikle should be wide open. Meikle is going to be wide open. He's going to catch the football and try and get out of bounds. I don't think he is. He won't be out of bounds. We'll try the double slant. See if this can get open. Trevor Etienne's going to catch the football, get pushed out of bounds. Trevor Etienne's played a good game today. It's going to be Xavier Leggett. We're going to have to get down here and score as fast as we can. That's going to be the throw power from Bryce Young that's going to get us in trouble. It's going to be the end of this football game. Matthew Golden. Going and simulate to the end here. And we lose again. We're down to 1-8 here on the season. We lose 45-30 here. And trying to do everything we can to win a football game, and it's just not really working out for us. Josh Jacobs had an amazing game. Bryce Young had a better game today. 29 of 39, 379 yards, 74% completion percentage, and 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Jordan Love missed 2 passes and had 4 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs had 145 yards rushing. Trevor Etienne had 31 yards rushing and a touchdown. Chuba Hubbard had 44 yards receiving. Tommy Tremble had a touchdown and 64 yards. Cedro McMillan had 67 yards. Trevor Etienne had 52 yards and a touchdown. And Miko Hardman had 106 yards and a touchdown. And a couple drops. 2 drops from Cedro McMillan. That's unacceptable. J.C. Horn played pretty good today. 2 tackles from Chris Barnes, Asante Samuel with 1, J.C. Horn, Nick Scott, Quan Alexander, Chuo Smith-Wade, Tershawn Wharton. Any sacks? No sacks today and no interceptions. And I'm going to let you guys go. We are going to move on to the next episode. I appreciate you guys watching this one, and I'm sorry that I can't win a football game in this game. I don't understand why. But I appreciate you guys watching me struggle and holding back from tears, throwing things off my desk, and starting a small controlled fire in my room. I appreciate you guys watching, and take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.